Mountain bike suspension is something that we've all come to rely on. It's such an essential part of mountain biking these days. And whilst it's really reliable and works very well once set up correctly, it's all about the maintenance to ensure it stays working that way. So here are some top maintenance mistakes that some of you make and how to avoid that. Now, whilst the suspension fork like the Fox 36 here is going to continue working in whatever the conditions, it is all about the maintenance. And to make this fork work well, it's got to be clean, and B, it's got to be well lubricated. So on the lowers of the fork, they have 10 cc's of oil. And that oil is purely to lubricate the bushes and the seals on the inside. So as soon as the fork starts drying up, you're going to get other damage occurring. The seals themselves, they're going to dry out, and you're going to start getting scoring on your stanchion tubes. So if you do get scratches on your stanchion tubes like this fork here, that's really expensive, because although you can get an individual stanchion pressed into the crown, really when you get these on warranty replacement or you have to buy a new one, it's the whole unit, and that's about a third of the price of an entire brand new fork. So make sure you look after these things, keep them lubricated and keep them clean. So the foam rings and the wiper seals, they're actually fairly cheap things to replace. You can do this yourself at home when you perform a fork lower leg service. That's not too much of a problem. But if your bushes wear out, not only is that a problem for your stanchion tubes and the scoring on those, these are actually quite hard to replace, and you'll need to get these done at a suspension centre like Mojo, which is where we're at now. What you want to look for, as well as the dryness of these to replace, is you're looking for a knocking in the upper leg and the lower leg. So there's always going to be a minute amount of movement, otherwise the leg simply wouldn't slide over the top of this. But as soon as you get excessive movement, then you definitely want to get these replaced and put your fork in for a service. Don't continue to ride them like this. You've got to look after these things, they're expensive. But let's chat to Chris Porter. He is a shock wizard, and he's going to tell us everything he advises you to do. Give me 3 tips on looking after your fork.
All the forks out there are easy to look after. First thing you should do is look online, find videos of how to do seal and lowers maintenance. All of them will allow you to drop the lowers off, clean and grease the seals, and re-lubricate the lowers. It's normally a 10-minute job. It's a half an hour if you've never done it before, and it's really simple to do.
Okay, that was one, so give me another one.
Well, I mean, we don't get dry summers often in Britain, but we do. And I can see that Neil's been out and he's got quite a lot of dust here. I've still got shorts with pockets, and I always carry a little rag, and I'll just, every now and again, just give them a little go. If I'm about to hit a descent, or I've pedaled up to the top, we'll be sat chatting, just give them a little wipe, because all that dust absorbs all the lubrication that you've put there from the fork action that's on the stanchion. It absorbs all that lubrication and makes everything dry. It's the same effect as putting cement on an oil slick. So if you can just keep them clean, it's half the battle.
Perfect. Okay, and what about the bushes on the inside? Sometimes you get that knocking. Like, how long do they last, and how do you?
If the bushes are knocking, normally that suggests that they're dry. Most of the bushes run, a 0.1, 0.2 of a mil clearance, and if that's coated in oil, then the film strength is enough that you won't feel any movement. If you can feel knocking, it's already dry. It's time to do something.
And that's time for new bushes.
You might get away with it, but if you've run them dry, then they'll polish. You've just got to, accept that, I had to do another week's riding out in Morzine and they were already dry. Yeah, you're going to need to spend some money probably.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of reasons there to look after your suspension and get it set up right in the first place. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the globe right here.
And you can find a link to a lower leg service here.
And also another video on trail bike suspension setup here. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video.